guys, welcome back to Uniquely Created, or welcome if you haven't been here before. My name's Alexa, and today we are going to start a two-parter series. So as you see, I've already got some stuff open here, so just going to kind of explain where we're going. And then I'm gonna mix up resin and do all that off camera because we all heard how loud my mixer is, and I'm gonna degas and everything off camera. So I just want to explain what we're doing. So for the two-parter, we're gonna do a bit of a bathroom-ish type of thing. So this isn't part of that, but I really just wanted to do the skull. So I wanted to try something that I saw, so the skull's just gonna be extra. But so I have this really cute mermaid scale jar or candle holder or whatever it may be. So what I'm gonna do is keep it flipped upside down like this, and I'm going to paint it. I'm definitely going to paint it with these two colors. I'm not sure about the purple yet. I'll try and see. But I'm gonna paint each scale, so I'll do that. I'll do it on camera and then I'll fast forward it when I edit later, so you guys know. And then these are little rubber duckies. So I'm just going to paint in their beaks. I don't know if you can see, you can kind of see the outline of the baby rubber duckies. So I'm just going to paint in their beaks a little bit of orange, if I can get it a little bit of orange in there. And then for the next video, there's a big rubber ducky, and I'm going to put the little rubber duckies inside of him. And then we're gonna do a bathtub for the next video. So I thought that that would be super cute to do together with this. And it could be like a little bathroom deco video or videos. So yeah, so I think that that'll be really cool. I'm going to leave this mold off of the silicone because, as you can see, it does stick to it, and I don't want to spill any of my colors. So yes, that's what we're going to do today. The skull, what I want to do is cut just a very, got it everywhere because I pulled it out earlier to take a look. I just want to cut like a very small piece, and it stuck to me, and I want to put it in the cranium of the skull, and then fill a little that like small portion up with clear that I have this in, and then I'm going to fill the rest of the skull up, and I'm going to mix these two colors, not together, but I'm going to, you know, do the technique where you spill a little of each color and then see how it turns out. I think it'll look really nice with the colors that shine off of here. So again, clear with this, and then the rest of the skull will be these two colors. So I really want to try that and see how that goes. So that's going to be, again, two-parter because this one has to cure first, just like the duckies need to cure, and then we can go ahead and start the rest of the process. So that's what we're doing today. So I am going to start to paint these. So because this is going to take me a long time to do, and I don't want to mix resin until I've done that. The yellow I'm using is just like the magic resin yellow that I got with the kit. So it's a nice bright yellow. I really like it for the rubber duckies. And I'm going to use tiger orange for their little beaks. So I'll do that. I'm going to use these makeup brushes. Just going to get one out that has one of the pointier tips, because that's what I'm going to try and use for the beak part. And then, yeah, one of these for this one. Let's see. I want to use a pointier. We'll see. I'll keep them both out. So that's what I'm going to do first, is paint this. I've been sitting here a while trying to still import. Ow, 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 ow. Just hurt myself, sorry. Trying to import the Temu video and the last video I did of a gift for my sister while she's in the ICU, or she's thankfully out of the ICU. She got out of the ICU today at about 2 o'clock. And she's now in a ward. I talked to her for a very little bit and got to hear her beautiful voice. It's not all of her beautiful voice, but it will be. So I'm just really happy to have talked to her for a little bit. And yeah, so I'm trying to get those uploaded. And then once I get those uploaded, we'll start the Temu, then the other one. And then I'll have a few videos just in case I get to spend, or for the time that I finally get to spend with my sister, because I'm going to kick everybody out. So let's start with the purple, because I really don't know how this purple is going to sit. So let's, or it's going to go everywhere. Can always clean it up later. Thought it would be easy to do it like this, but I may need to use a brush, unless I'm just going to try and figure out the best way to do this, guys. Okay, that purple is actually a lot nicer than I thought. I tried putting it on my arm, as you can see, or you can't even see it anymore, and I didn't know how I liked it, but we'll see. And we'll try some of the green. Oh yeah, I really like that green. So these two are supposed to be color shifting, the green and the blue. And I can see that as I'm painting them in. So I may not use the purple. I just wanted, well, the purple's giving a little bit of blue. So I just wanted to get another color in there. So we'll see. We'll see. I'll paint a little bit of it. If you see me wiping it down, it's because I decided not to use the purple. So we'll see. I know I keep saying that. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. All right. Ooh, I like that. So these are the eyeshadows from Temu that I had ordered in my last really massive order. I'm not going to talk too much because, again, I'm just going to fast forward this, but probably going to just fast forward it and put some music over it, because if I talk, then you'll just hear that I'm like Mickey Mouse trying to talk in the background. But yeah, this was going to be its own video because I know it's going to take a while, but I had this skull out and I have this thought in my head and I just can't get it out. So I just decided I'm going to do the skull too. I do them both and see how I like it. Okay, I actually really like those three colors together. Let me see how it looks on camera. Doesn't look bad. So I think I'm going to stick with those three colors together. The purple actually has like a pink and a blue shimmer in it, so So yeah, I think what I'll do now is I'll just add some music in, and you guys can just watch me paint this, and I will see you guys after I am done, which will probably take me a while. It's now 8:30, so. Oh. Anybody else have a Samsung that, I'm so glad I don't record on my Samsung. Anybody else have a Samsung that just, you had to do an update on and then it keeps updating? Like it continues to update just a certain thing and then it keeps shutting off, turning on, shutting off, turning on, shutting off, turning on. It's driving me bonkers. Yeah, I like that. Well, my Samsung is doing that and it's driving me up the wall. I think I might be making my job harder here, so I'm gonna try with a paintbrush and see if it's gonna make my job a little easier. Let's see what's gonna happen if I use a paintbrush. I think I'm really gonna like this. I'm going to color it in with black after, just so it really pops. Oh yeah. Let's try with the paintbrush and see if it makes it any easier. That way I'll tell you guys before I continue. So that's blue, so I want to do purple down here. And I've got OCD, so it's gonna drive me crazy if I don't do it in order. It probably shouldn't matter anyway, but that's me. It definitely colors it faster, but it makes a bigger mess. So yeah, I think I'm gonna keep using the paintbrush. Okay, actually I think what I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm just gonna stop my phone. I'm going to finish doing this. I'll let you guys know what time it is when I come back instead of doing a time lapse, because I don't know if I will have time to do a time lapse, just editing wise, because I don't know if I'll be with my sister in the hospital or where I'll be, and I just want to make sure that I have videos ready to go out for you guys. So if you'll forgive me this one time, I'm not going to do a time lapse for this. I'm just going to stop it and allow my video to, or allow my my phone to hopefully import all these videos that I'm trying to get up and running for you guys. And then I will be back when I have this all finished, and I'll show you guys what I'm going to do with this skull before I do that as well. So I'll be back, guys. All right, guys, welcome back. So I'm really glad that I didn't do this on camera, as it literally took me a long time. I think at least an hour and a half. It's midnight now. However, I am talking to my sister as well, so I'm just gonna flip this back inside, right side in, and hope I don't ruin it now that I've got it painted nicely. Oh God, it's gonna be a problem now. Watch. Oh, I probably should have done this when I didn't have gloves on. I had to get the resin mixed I would normally do that with you guys on the line, but since my sister was able to talk a little bit, I just wanted to make sure to get a chance to talk to her. So that still looks really good. I actually like the way it looks through the mold, so it looks pretty cool. I've got yellow mix. It's just the magic resin yellow. So that's just for the duckies for tomorrow. So I'm just gonna pour those really quickly here. Just want to make sure you guys can see. I've got them all degassed. Woo, the resin's going everywhere. I degassed them all, made a huge mess, spilt it all over myself. It's just been a disastrous little bit of evening. This is actually taking a lot more than I thought. I only put 2.5 ounces in here because I didn't think that they were going to take too much. Yeah, it's been a little bit of a disastrous evening. I was pouring some of the new resin into the smaller containers and ended up pouring B into A, so I don't think I can use that container anymore. And then, so I got frustrated over that, and then poured resin all down myself, and it's just been super fun. So just want to get these duckies filled, and then we can get to what this video was about. Get those big bubbles coming up. That's what we want to see. I am going to try to smack this mold as well as much as I can. Oh, okay. I may have enough resin. Okay. That was a little overboard. Hopefully there's a big bubble. I didn't think I was going to have enough resin. Yep, here we go. I'm over pouring now. Big bubble came out of that last one. 2 big bubbles. Hopefully more come out because that was a lot. Really like this yellow. I think it's the first time I've seen a shade of yellow like this. I've seen darker yellows, but not necessarily like a sunshine yellow like this is. This reminds me of the sun. Nice summer day. That's what I see when I look at it. So I'm just gonna try and kind of distribute it over. Making a mess of everything today. I guess that just goes to show you guys, if you don't have your mind all in it, maybe don't do it. Again, I do this for mental health reasons, like I told you guys. It's not a taboo subject to talk about here. I want this to be an open forum for us to be able to talk about, and I do this for mental health reasons, but with resin you need to be very careful because it is toxic. So you just need to know, just plan out what you're going to do ahead of time so that you know what you're doing, and then you won't make the same mistakes I do, hopefully. But if you do make mistakes, there's always ways to fix them. There's a lot of people out there that are willing to help us newbies. So don't be afraid to ask. There's a lot of groups on Facebook. That's where I've seen a lot of the stuff that I'm trying. Haven't been watching any YouTube videos lately, to be honest. Just haven't been. I'm scrolling YouTube and I'm watching something, and then 2 seconds later I'm changing and watching something else, and that's been That's been my YouTube watching recently, so. Okay, so next we're gonna do the black. And we're gonna pour this guy. I poured 5.5 ounces. I think that's probably too much, but that's okay for me. I'm gonna actually use the stick to avoid introducing too many bubbles, because this is already degassed. Super excited to see how it turns out. I think it's gonna be really pretty if it comes out like I think it is. That's why we use the black for a background color, so that the colors that we paint on really pop. And let me tell you, it took a long time. I was a little frustrated, but I got it done. I think if it was, you know, a normal day and I didn't have things going on, then I probably would have had a little more patience than I actually did have. But because everything's been happening, I was a little more frustrated today. So I think, you know, when I would do this on a normal day, of course I'd enjoy it, right? I'd be able to put something on, watch something on the computer, and just enjoy painting the mold. However, because my mind's everywhere else on, you know, what I can do to help my sister and all the things that need to be done, like helping her with getting her rent paid and work papers filled out and a bunch of stuff going on, that my mind's kind of been on all that. And my mom started not feeling too well today. I think she just got a cold, too much stress. So it seems to be one thing after another. So it's just a lot going on for the family right now. So that looks like 5.5 ounces was exactly what I needed. I was a little afraid there pouring. I thought I wasn't gonna have enough, but it looks like I have just enough, which is great. And I really like the colors. They're really popping right now. The blue and the green for sure. The purple, I don't see much of right now, but we'll see when it comes out of the mold. And then we'll do the clear. Oop. Check on the duckies. There's some bubbles coming up. I didn't spray them before pouring the yellow because I did, and I forgot to show you guys, I did color in their beaks with some orange, because I wanted them to have that little distinctive look. We all know that duckies have little orange beaks, sometimes brown, but I just wanted that little distinctive change for them. So that's why I didn't spray inside with alcohol. And this one I'm not going to spray because, well, I don't want to ruin whatever effect this garland, tinsel, whatever you would call it, is going to have on the skull. So I'm just going to go ahead and pour directly on it, around it, and we're going to see what happens. I'm really excited about how this is going to turn out. This is going to take me 2 days because I'm going to let this cure completely before I move on to adding the 2 other colors to it. So I'm super excited to see how it turns out. I think it's going to look pretty cool, to be honest. So this is 5.5 ounces as well. I know the skulls take a lot of resin. So, and I know a lot of this is gonna be covered with the color after I pour in color, but I did just want a decent amount to be shown before before I start the color here. And I'm thinking, as I'm sitting here, I'm thinking that I'm actually gonna tip him over so we keep as much as of the crown of the head clear, and then not tip him over, but I'm gonna tip him, probably gonna put a bunch of popsicle sticks in and tip him so that the eyes at least get some color in the nose area, but the crane of the head, or the crown of the head, the crown of the head has the clear. So let me see how I can do that. So right now it has filled in the eyes and the nose. So if I tip it, I'd want to tip him if there is any overage, that's fine. I can cut it off after. But I kind of want to tip him like that. So I need to find a way to get him tipped over like this. So that we have just a little bit of area back here, and then the majority of the area on this side. Let me see what I can use here. So the sparkle I could use to keep him up, but I need something to hold him back here. I still have these Christmas tree molds here because I wanted to try and use them, but didn't get an opportunity. Let's see. I just don't want it to push into that mold there. It's wanting to lean right over. I may not need anything on the other side, but just in case, I have another Christmas tree sitting over here. Let me see if I turn it this way, maybe a little bit. Ooh, now he wants to go all the way over. Just so I can make sure he doesn't tip over all the way. There we go. I think that might actually be good. I'm excited to see how that turns out, guys. It's my first time doing this, so I'm excited to see how it's gonna turn out. I don't need any on the tea light holder because that was just degassed. So I do have just a little bit of resin left, a little yellow and black. Let's make one of the Buddhas. Got a little bit of clear too, so I can just pour in some black and then, or pour in yellow, a little bit of black, clear, if this will stay, and then the same thing over again. All right, I'm going to do this. I know I've got a lot of the area kind of covered here, guys. Sorry about that. So, ooh, I'm going to pour some of the yellow. So this is just the same can't think of words today. The same thing that I did yesterday in order to make the other molds for my sister. So the same technique, that's the word I'm looking for. So you just add one color and then you add another color if it'll come out, and then you add a little bit of white so it doesn't muddy together, and then you add another color and just keep doing that until it's however you want it to look. But remember, with resin, you never know how it's going to turn out. Every piece is unique, so it could turn out a lot more interesting than you initially thought and wanted to initiate with that. So don't feel worried about practicing, trying whatever as you go. It doesn't hurt. The clear actually looks pretty cool mixed in, like it really made some nice spirals on the container that I made for my sister. I really like it. It looked kind of galaxy-esque, if that's a word. So I thought that was pretty cool. Before I completely fill this, I'm just going to add the little bit more black that I have. And then I'm probably going to just depending on how much this black fills it up, I think it's probably going to fill it all the way. See, I see that little bit of black on this side from putting it in. Should be an interesting one. It'll be interesting to see how it turns out. Oh, and I spill it all the way across while I'm paying attention to what I'm pouring out here. Sorry if you hear my cats, they're about to fight, so probably gonna hear some rifts here in a minute. I want to play fight right now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's that time of night apparently. Okay. So that looks like it for the black, and that's okay because it's starting to get thick anyway. Starting to thicken out. My little blue-eyed ragdoll is going crazy. She's jumping up on the couch and turning and looking at me like I'm an imposter in my own home. Who are you? What'd you do with my mom? It's me, nutso. She's crazy, but I love her. She's a crazy girl, but I love her. Guys, the Temu video is uploading. Thank you for your patience. It's taking forever, but it is uploading. I'm 3/4 of the way there, so hopefully by the time I'm done filming this little bit, it'll be done. All right, and that's more than enough, so we'll see how that turns out. This is actually going to be a really good test to see. I definitely have those bee molds, the coaster molds that I have to make, so those would be really cool to see how the black and the yellow come together to make those bee coaster molds. This is sitting really sturdy, so I have no worry about that. I'm gonna move the tub that we're gonna use tomorrow and the big rubber ducky to this side, and I'm just gonna empty out this yellow because I really like this yellow and I don't want to waste it. So I'm just gonna empty it out here on my mat, and we're gonna use the spare pieces. You guys know we use them all. We're gonna use these for something. I think it's gonna look nice because I've got these nice orange pieces too, some black, some clear, lots of colors. to use. So super excited for our next scrap piece. You guys can let me know if you think I should do another turtle scrap piece. Or what did I do? Not a turtle. I did a frog, right? I could do a skull scrap piece. Or did I do a skull? Guys, I can't remember. You guys have to remind me. I think I did a frog. I think. Yeah, I think I did a frog because if I'm not mistaken, I colored the hind legs a certain color. And then I did the inside with the pieces, if I'm not mistaken. You guys will have to remind me. But that's it for right now, guys. We're gonna let these molds cure. And the skull you won't see tomorrow, but you'll see me fill the colors in with it. I don't want to waste these tongue depressors, so I'm just cleaning them off. I know, again, you guys probably call them a bunch of other things, but can take the girl out of the medical field, but you can't take the medical field out of the girl. So for me, they will and will continue to stay tongue depressors for me. All right, guys, so that's it. I will see you guys tomorrow, and we will unmold these guys, unmold our, I was just gonna say frogs, oh my god, ducks, and then we will continue filling this. So we'll see you guys then. Bye, guys. Hey guys, welcome back. I had to tell you guys, I am frozen. So I have on like a Snuggie, my sweater, big socks, literally everything, because I am frozen. And I know I can't close the window because I'm gonna need more resin. So everything's cured. I'll be honest, I was in here earlier trying to get that stupid Temu video uploaded, and I was so frustrated because it's been days that I've been trying to get it uploaded. And listen, guys, it's not YouTube anymore, okay? Because I've got my computer directly connected to my modem, so it doesn't have to do with YouTube anymore. Now my problem is getting it from my iPhone to my computer. So God help me. If you guys have any ways that are easier to do that, please let me know, because that is the most frustrating part of it all. But so I will upload this video. You guys will not see the duckies for this one, just because it's going to be for this next one. So I'm going to keep these two for the next video, and then I'll upload the video with these guys. I'm just going to do the Buddha first, because honestly, he was so unexpected. Yay, perfect. Let's see how he turned out. Ooh. Oh, he turned out cute. Oh, I like that a lot. I like that a lot. He turned out really cute. And a little area for the incense. That turned out really good. No bubbles. I really like that yellow and black, so they'll be really good for bee things. Anything that I do for bees for spring or summer will be really cute. I really like that yellow and black together. So there's that. I'm just going to use tape to clean that up quickly. Now let's see how our jar did. I'm excited to see how it turned out. Come on out. Come on out. Okay, the colors are coming off the mold, which is good. I was watching somebody unmold something, and their colors stayed on their mold, and I was like, oh Lord, have mercy if that happens after all this time spent doing this one. I would be so frustrated, because this one literally took me so long, but I'm thinking I'm gonna absolutely love it. So let's try to slide it out. Whee! Oh! Okay. Oh, I absolutely love it. I was worried that the purple wasn't going to show, but it does. It's so pretty. It's not even out yet, and I'm already admiring it. Oh, it's so worth all that work. Oh my goodness. I absolutely love this jar. Okay, that's super pretty. So the black did take on some of the sparkles. So if you can see on the inside there, I don't know how well you can see it with the way my lights are in here, but the inside is sparkly. Let's see if you can see it. I can't see it through my, oh yeah, I can through my phone a little bit there, but the inside is all sparkly. And then you have the beautiful scales. It's so pretty. It turned out a lot better than I thought it was going to. I'll be honest, I was concerned and a little frustrated yesterday taking so long to get that completed, but I'm so happy with it. Wow, that turned out great. I really love it. That would be so pretty anywhere, really. Doesn't even have to be bathroom-esque related. I just knew it was Mermaid, so I decided to do it with the rest of the bathroom stuff. So this edging is a little sharp, so I'm just gonna sand that down and then buff it. But there's no big bubbles, nothing like that. It turned out perfect. I really like it. And it's deep. You can put something, I'm gonna put a lot in here. So I really, really like the way it turned out. And it turned out gorgeous. And you can see in all the different colors, the little sparkles. You can see them in real life. I don't know how well you can see them on camera, but there's like all different colors of sparkles through it. So I really like this. It turned out amazing. I'm glad I didn't give up on painting it, because let me tell you, that was not fun. It was fun. Listen, it would be fun for me normally. It's just, it's been a rough little while. So yeah, I would have been fine if it wasn't for being stressed out. So I will start my next video where I'll continue on with these and then do the next things, which are the bathtub and the big rubber ducky with the little rubber duckies on the inside. I think that'll be really cool. It'll turn out really cool, I think. So I've been kind of debating, since there's only 8 rubber duckies and I haven't really been up to coming in and making more, whether I just want to do like a layer of rubber duckies inside the rubber ducky and then do like a layer of yellow at the bottom and just do the beak orange, or what I wanted to do. So I guess you guys will find that out in the next video. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I told you I'll get right back into my groove at some point. So I'm slowly getting there. Finally got the Temu video up, so that was the most important thing to me at the moment, to get that up, and then I can get the next one up that I have queued up ready to go. I can start that one before I start all this, because I usually have it up and getting ready to go before I start anything resin, because we all know it takes a while for us to mix and create. So I'll probably do that, but I really like this. Let me know how you think it turned out. I am super glad I didn't paint this on camera, because it would have been a lot of on-camera pauses. I think I just need to be in the space where I really want to paint something, but I really love doing that. It turned out so well that I really love doing it. I know I'm contradicting myself, but I just like the way it looks, okay? Okay. All right, guys, I love you so very much. Do everything you do with love in your heart, and I hope it comes back to you tenfold. We'll see you guys tomorrow for the rubber duckies. The big rubber ducky with the little rubber duckies in it and the bathtub. Pardon me, I'm excited. Oh, it's another one of these soft molds, which is okay. What color is the little ducky beak? Orange, and then we'll get to filling him. This should be fun. All right, guys, I will see you then. Bye.